Hey, what's up, guys? It's me again, and welcome back to my channel, Mayta What Ifs. I don't know how this happened. I checked the audio, it was fine to me. But yeah, I guess because of the audio decrease and me sitting quite far away from mic, this might have been the cause. Anyways, I will increase the level of audio so you guys can hear the story better. It is the re-uploaded story from yesterday. What if Naruto was given the powers of creation and destruction by Kami? So I hope you enjoyed this one, and apologies about what happened yesterday. I will make sure that this doesn't happen. If the issue still persists, do let me know. I'll entirely make the story new because I don't know what is going on. The mic was perfect, working perfectly fine, and the audio was seemingly looking good to me. I usually check the sections of the audios before I, make them into a video, if that makes sense. But I guess it didn't work out as much as well as I thought it would be. So yeah, this is a reuploaded of the story. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this one. Without any further ado, let's begin. Our story begins 13 years after the Kyuubi attack in Konoha, Gakure no Sato. As we see the fifth Hokage, Tsunade Senju, pacing back and forth near the gates, where a lot of people have been gathering. Some civilians who were quite shocked to see their Kage pacing back and forth with such a tense look on her face. And on the other side, some of the shinobis were waiting there patiently until they saw something that horrified them. Kakashi was arriving. Within his arms was Naruto Uzumaki, who was knocked out unconscious as blood was dripping from his shoulder wound all the way through his arm, like droplets from his fingers to the ground. As he halted as fast as he can in front of Tsunade-sama, Naruto has been wounded badly, and he was taken. And the people still remained there while Tsunade and some of the people of hers left to operate on Naruto. As now we see looking down, Sakura then glanced back. Where is Sasuke? I'm sorry, Sakura, but it seems like Sasuke is no longer our priority right now. Most of the Genin sent after him were hurt. It was an ambush, a planned out attack by Orochimaru. Sasuke, as of a moment, is a deserter and an enemy to Konoha. As Sakura eyes widened, as she then said, "No, that cannot be. Sasuke wouldn't do that. He said so himself," said Sakura. He must have left because of Naruto and the others. They were always bothering him. Always. He would have remained here otherwise. What are you speaking about, Sakura? You just mentioned that it was Sasuke who knocked you out before he left. It must have been because of Naruto. Yes, it's because of him. He's too weak. He couldn't fulfill his promise. I'm gonna make him punish. What? What do you mean by that, Sakura? How can you do that? You are also my student as they are. I have instilled the same beliefs as I have instilled within them, or tried to do so. Well, you failed, Kakashi. Even in doing that, you failed. Because Naruto and you are worse than trash, because you abandoned Sasuke, but I wouldn't. Sasuke abandoned us. He abandoned you. No, he did not. He couldn't. He wouldn't, said Sakura. As Kakashi noticed something sinister in her eyes as she left. Sakura, wait! As she dashed away. As now we see Guy and the other Jonins that gather around Kakashi. Kakashi, I know what happened today is quite, well, out of control, but your Genin has caused us quite a lot of problem. Especially your attack. It took the life of your own Genin. I know. But how did you... Those wound marks of your Chidori, weren't they not? Said Guy. Look, I'm not blaming you, but be very careful who you teach those powerful jutsus to. Right now, Sasuke is our enemy. Guy is right, said Asuma. This is gonna be a headache, as Shikamaru would say. Troublesome. I'm just glad that he was able to come out alive from this, but Choji, he's hurt badly. And Shikamaru are near him. My Genins are quite hurt as well. As Kurenai said, talking about your Genins, all three of mine, they're in a critical condition. Lee, as well as Neji now. It's all because of the damn snake, said Uncle as she arrived there. Uncle, it's alright, Nai-chan. I don't need to leave. I know what he has done. That snake bastard will pay for this. No, Sasuke as well. But right now I'm worried about Naruto. Sakura left with a different look in her eyes. that I've never seen before. She might try to do something. While on the other side, Tsunade was trying her best to stabilize Naruto as best as she could. And after some critical operating, she was able to do that. Naruto was almost lost, twice by her. But she was able to save him. Thank God. Thank God he's safe. As now we see, Tsunade walked out. She had a tired expression on her face. Anbu, what are you doing here? As lone Anbu was waiting for her there, I was ordered to bring you back to the council chamber immediately, Hokage-sama. Why? It was because of the elders. They have called a council meeting behind you. As Tsunade looked much more pissed than that. Who gave them the right to do that? I don't know. But please, I just informed you. I'll be taking my leave now. As Tsunade witnessed the shinobi disappear, who was scared the shit out of his mind. As now we see, Tsunade marched, stomping all the way to the council chamber, and bursted through the door. What the hell do you think you're doing? Tsunade, calm down. It is unbecoming of a Kage. Shut up, you old bat. Tell me what is going on here. Why did you call a council meeting behind my back? Well, Agaiun has come forth with quite a lot of allegations regarding Naruto Uzumaki. What allegations? As a pink-haired girl then stood in. My name is Sakura Haruno. I know you who you are. What do you own about, girlie? Naruto has been bothering Sasuke, and it's because of him. All the clues leads up to him being the cause of Sasuke's desertion from the village. Because he wanted to grab everyone's attention. He took Jiraiya-sama's attention away from him. Jiraiya took him in when his own sensei wouldn't train him. Kakashi was forced to train Sasuke. How are you stating that? Kakashi, as you all suggest, is a Jonin. But no one at the moment thought that Jiraiya-sama would be there. If anyone wanted to possess the Kama Sanin, it was Sasuke, not Naruto. He didn't deserve any of that. And even still, he has failed even with all of that power. It's wasteful on him. While on the other side, with Sasuke's handle behind that power, he could have made something useful. He could have been here. The last loyal Uchiha could have been here. Not some monster. As that is when Mabuki Haruno, the mother of Sakura, stood up and said, Yes, I was the one who informed her of the QB. You know what is this, right? This is punishable by death. By all means, go ahead, Tsunade-sama. The younger generation sooner or later will find out. And besides, the boy has displayed the QB's tendencies already on the missions in the land of waves and the visage that we saw. It was a damn clone. You all are aware of that. I wasn't even here and I am aware of that. Wanna know why? Because Jiraiya said so himself. Jiraiya-sama could be favoring the boy because he is their student. But we can't. We can't ignore that the boy has let this mission down to a failure. Everyone's effort has been vain. He has betrayed Konoha's trust that was placed in him. And as according to the rule of the Shinobi book, he is to be punished for the failure. We haven't punished any of the Shinobis for the failure. Not when my uncle abolished that rule that was made by Madara. Well, it is still there, and the rule wasn't abolished tonight. We never used it, actually. Now we are going to. By the Section 18, Sub-Article 8 of Konoha's laws, Naruto Uzumaki is either to be executed or to be banished for this failure of a mission, because it was an S-rank mission. You're all going to betray him, just because he failed once. He failed and let the last loyal Uchiha that we had go away. He's not loyal, he's unstable if anything. I can prove it to you all. Can you not see? Are you all that blind? Do you even know who Naruto is? He is the Kyuubi's Jinchuriki, and that is all there is to matter. He is the son of Minato and Kushina. Or have you forgotten that? Do you think we care? Said the civilians. We did not ask for them to sacrifice their self. They did that on their own. It was their decision and choice to make it. How dare you? They sacrificed their soul and life just so you all can survive, and this is how you repay their legacies, by spitting on them? By all means, Tsunade-sama. We never asked anything from them. It was their own decision to do this. As Tsunade was left for words, as that is when Danzo then said, "Since you have attachment to the boy, we will go with the law that abolished the Hokage's rule in a decision because of the emotional attachment of a family member or someone they care about. And because of that, Naruto will go either executed or banished. Choose your decision wisely, Tsunade." Banishment, said Tsunade while choking on her words. How was she gonna tell the boy what she has chosen? As after the council meeting came to an end, we see that Tsunade walked with a hollow expression on her face. She could still imagine how she would break it out to the kid, and then how he would either cry, lash out, or tell her how she betrayed him. And finally, Naruto arrived. Tsunade arrived in Naruto's room, where she saw that Naruto was already holding on to his face with a shock-filled expression, as his half-lit open eyes were open looking at Sakura, who was yelling and screaming at him. Tsunade arrived and grabbed her by the hair and literally threw her out. "Get the hell out of there, you bitch. Never set a foot here, or I'll kill you." Saying that who she was up against, Sakura tucked her tail and dashed. As now we see, the others who were also there remained quiet. "Any one of you is here?" "No, they were trying to stop them, Bachan. I heard from her that I was getting banished or executed. Is this..." "I'm sorry, Naruto." "I'm so sorry," said Tsunade, breaking down. They pulled out a rule from the articles that were created by my baka Didi and uncle. Because of them, you're going to be banished. Because of me, I couldn't... It's alright, Bajan. You did what you could. You didn't betray me, at least. You stood by my side. What about the others? Where are they?" "Jiraiya and the others are not here. The only one who are here are..." "No, Naruto can't be banished," said Hinata. He didn't do anything wrong, Tsunade-sama." "I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. The council overruled my decision. They still think the Sasuke is a missing nin, while Naruto is a traitor. They have betrayed and turned their back on Naruto," said Neji. "It could be any one of us next. And I know why they did. You guys don't need to worry about it. Since it has come to this, I don't care anymore. I am the Kyuubi's Jinchuriki, and that is why they have banished me. Because they hate me." As everyone's eyes widened, "But Kyuubi is dead, Naruto," said Kiba. "How could you be?" As Naruto lifted his shirt up. "Calm down, Naruto, you're still hurt." "It's fine, Bachan." As a matrix appeared. Behind this seal matrix is the Kyuubi sealed. It was done by the fourth Hokage. I don't know why, to be honest, he would pick me. I was an orphan already, I guess, so he used me. No, Naruto. You are his son. As Naruto's eyes widened. What? Your father was the fourth Hokage. He wanted you to be treated as a hero and have a normal life. My sensei, your Gigi, tried his best, but he was overridden by the council back then. And even still, I was overridden by the council. The only reason why this was kept a secret for so long was because council deemed it necessary for you to not be aware of this. Those damn power-hungry monsters wanted to consume the legacy of Minato and Kushina. They might have already done so. I don't care about that. I had a right to know, said Naruto with a frown. This cannot be, Tsunade-sama. Such a secret, how for so long could have been kept a secret from him? You don't understand how this world works of ours, the political side at least, Neji. All of you don't. And I would suggest you all become sharp as much as you can, because you too will face through it. The council will play you like a fiddle if you don't. As Naruto then looked down and said, but what am I to do? I honestly don't know, Naruto. I honestly don't know. As Naruto then looked down, as he sighed. Shikamaru, what is it? Can you grab me some of my clothes and stuff from my home? Yeah, I'll go there. As now we see, Shikamaru and Ino then went there, only to find that Naruto's apartment was being burnt. Hey, what the hell is going on here? What are you all doing? The demon is being kicked out. We're burning his stuff. We don't need him here. Or the places where he resided. It might be infected and whatnot. What the hell are you people on about? Said Ino. How could it be infected? Naruto was not deceased. Diseased? He was diseased with the QB. Bastard. Went the easy way out, huh? Chickening out from his death. I would rather have watched his execution with my whole family and kids. It would have been much more fun. As both of them were quite shocked. As now we see, Shikamaru looked down. What are we gonna do? Everything is burnt. We have to get him resources. And so Shikamaru began to buy out a bag, and within that duffel bag he began to gather all the resources he could. And then he bought a story scroll in which he stole that bag, and a few of his own savings money, which would get Naruto by at least for a few months at least. Because Shikamaru rarely ever spent it. Ino added on to that, from her money that she saved for to buy some dresses. As that is when Naruto was given a scroll. He took it out and was shocked. What are you guys doing? What is all with this? Naruto, you're still under anesthesia. And you haven't fully healed. It's fine. And I can't stay here. I feel suffocated for some reason. As that is when we see Naruto noticed, these are not my clothes. I'm sorry, Naruto, they burnt down everything. Said Shikamaru, choking on his words, and Ino hid her tears while closing her eyes. I failed you again. It's fine. Thank you for this. But I don't... No, I'm not gonna take a no for an answer. You need this, Naruto. More than ever now. And let me tell you this much. You don't need to come back to this hellhole. Until we change it, said Hinata, as she looked up with her own tears. We're gonna make sure that Konoha rises like a new phoenix from the ashes of the old one. I promise you this much. As Naruto looked down and nodded. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. As suddenly, now we see Hinata witnessed Naruto getting up but stumbled as she was the one to grab him and led him all the way while his friends followed to the outer gates. Thank you, Hinata, John, everyone. As Hinata then gave Naruto a kiss on the cheek and said, I will be waiting for you here, for your return. I promise you this much, Naruto. You always have given us strength to fight, strength to stand up for ourselves. We are not abandoning you, at least not us, even if the whole village has. Thank you. Bachan. As Naruto noticed that Tsunade was looking at Hinata until she looked towards him. Yes, kid? Watch over them, please. I will. You just watch over yourself, kid. I'll let Jiraiya know. Yeah. Can I keep this? Said Naruto, holding on to the necklace. It's yours, kid. I already gave it to you. Thank you. And so Naruto then began to walk on his own. A little bit dizzy, but he was walking. As they saw Naruto disappear with the new clothes that he wore, while the whole Konoha celebrated that night. As this was going on, we see that Jiraiya was standing inside the Hokage office alongside with Kakashi, who had a look that didn't spoke of anything, just cold eyes, glaring at Tsunade for answers. Same could be said for Jiraiya, but he was more vocal. What the hell is wrong with this village? Why do they always punish? And what did they say about my student? Who said these words? Tell me their names, Tsunade. Why does it matter? They all spat on the legacy. The Jonins were... The clan heads were offended. But aside from that, nobody else cared. And even some of them were. The major clan heads were. Poor kid, said Kurenai. He did so much for all of his friends. And even for Konoha. It's just sad that this is the reward that he got. I just found out that they even didn't care about the sacrifice of the fourth, who turned out to be Naruto's father. I obviously was aware of that fact and tried to hide that fact from Naruto because of the orders. But somehow he now knows. He also is aware that I was the student of the fourth Hokage. I don't know how he's gonna react. He left already, Kakashi. I know. And I always regret that I was late this time around as well. Well, now we go towards Naruto, who, while stumbling left and right, has somehow wounded up into the staircase of an old abandoned temple. As Naruto woke up, this time fully healed after the effects of anesthesia wore out. Where am I? As Naruto got up to his feet, his vision still blurry and then adjusting to the new light. He was in the pits of forest, as the old building, which was made out of stone, was surrounded by nothing more than nature itself. And suddenly Naruto saw a statue in the center heart, with a staff, a necklace, and a bracelet that were visibly and still there. It was a statue of a woman with wings behind her back, wings that were made out of gold but still covered with nature and mold. What is this? This is a temple of creation and destruction. I do not know how you wounded up here, kid, but that is something that even I, in my 1,000 year of life, have not seen. How, QB, how do you know about this? I only heard about it from my father when I was a small child. I thought it was a myth, but I suppose it was not, because we are standing here. Even I am not aware how you wounded up here. As Naruto then remembered all the thoughts that was in his head after the whole event. So I really have been kicked out, huh? Good to know that at least I have some friends. As Naruto's mind wandered towards Hinata, who he had a blush now after thinking about. Getting sentimental are we now, kid? You just realized you're banished from there. There's nowhere for you to return. Yeah, I guess you're right. You're agreeing with me. That is something new. Well, you're not entirely wrong, and what's the point of me fighting you? Now, look, I don't know why my dad decided to seal you within me. The people disregarded him. Listen, why are you doing this to me? I'm already quite sad as what has happened. Do you really have to go and rub it in my face? Look, kid, I don't know what to say to you. I have never been in contact with human before. I'm just trying to cheer you up. The great QB no Yoko trying to cheer me up. This is why I don't help humans. Always make fun when one tries to become serious. No, I'm not making fun of it. Then what are you doing? I'm just amazed. Even if you consider me a demon, I still have a heart bigger than those humans who kicked you out after using you for years to no end. Well, I guess that is true. So what should I do? I am at a temple. Maybe I should pay some respect. And so Naruto made a donation, clapped his hands together and rang the bell, and closed his eyes to pray, as he only wished for the best for his friends and for a new beginning. As that is when Naruto opened his eyes, but not in a temple. He was standing in front of a statue that turned into a bright light, and emerged from it was a woman wearing a white robe with golden wings, the same staff in her hand. As the staff then began to materialize into something that looked like a sheath and a blade, which was completely white, the bracelet that turned into something akin to green with beads on it, while the necklace was complete white. Just like Tsunade's, it had a crystal which was complete white, with white necktie around it. Who are you? I am the goddess of creation and destruction, the one you consider Kami. As Naruto's eyes widened as he bowed, I apologize. As Naruto then clutched his wound as he was injured, as the Kami bowed and placed a hand on Naruto's chest, and immediately he began to heal with a bright glow. There, all better now. As Kyubin said, the kid, the seal is removed. What? I know, Kurama. The seal is removed. Kami-sama, You too are brought here by me. Led here when you were in your most vulnerable position. Wanna know why? Why? Said Naruto. Because I chose you. Chose me? As Kyubi's eyes went, you couldn't mean that. Yes, Kurama. He is the child of prophecy. I have chosen him to grant him some gifts. The gift of creation and destruction. This is the blade of destruction, Naruto. And this is the necklace of creation. With the power of these, you have the ability to destroy and to create. And this is a wristband made out of beads of time. You can rewind and forward the time with this, or stop it at all. But why are you giving me such things? Yes, I would even want to know. The kid, even if, as you might say, is the child of prophecy, he is still not capable of wielding such strong weapons. The weapons have chosen him. What? What do you mean by that, Kami-sama? Said Naruto. The weapons of mine. They have a mind of their own. This is Zen, the destruction. This is Haku, the creation. And this is Nino, the time. As that is when Naruto heard the voices. What? You're hearing us, child, said Zen, as Haku nodded. I mean, laughed in agreement. Yes, you are. We have chosen you to be our wielder. We only speak once to our user, and that is when we choose it. Be honored, child, because you now possess the power of creation and destruction, and of time. As the three of them bowed their allegiance to Naruto, as from Kami's hand the three gifts disappeared and appeared on Naruto. How am I to use them? As the voices of the things didn't came, they only speak once, Naruto. Once when they make allegiance and introduce themselves. And as for why, you have a pure heart. Even after being betrayed, you didn't blamed anything on anyone. You just left. And all these years you endured the hatred, but yet you never fell into it. You stored it away, locked it away. As that is when Naruto faced his other half, the one wounded Naruto that was still standing there with red eyes. As the other half came in front of Naruto with a serious expression, do you accept your dark past? As Naruto closed his eyes, it's your decision, kid. I do, said Naruto, as the other Naruto then became similar to him with a smile on his face. Finally, as he then disappeared, what happened? He became a part of you, Naruto. You have become one. You have become whole. And so, Kami then said, go and fulfill your destiny. Eradicate the Otsuzukis and rebuild and destroy what is needed to be. As so, now we see Naruto then was standing, not in the temple, but into the port of the land of fire. How did I? The temple of creation and destruction has one thing. Whoever visits won't be able to find it back. You will be either extremely lucky or you would either will be dead. Is that so? Yes. Then let us go. You can use my name, kid. Alright, Kurama. As that is when we see Naruto's journey began. Time passed. 3 years went by as Naruto reached at the age of 16. For the past 3 years, many things have changed in Konoha. Hinata and many of the Naruto's friends have taken over and has become clan heads. Hinata specifically has become such a strong Konoichi that even a shinobi of Madara level was nothing in her stead. She has learned ninjutsu, something no other Yuga has learned, but also has learned medical ninjutsu, gaining the 100 healing marks, and has taken up Fuinjutsu as well, and mastered it from Jiraiya, becoming the Slug and the Toad Sanin, and mastering their Sage mode, the perfect one. She has gained all of this strength and knowledge just because she wanted to change the world for only one person, or burn it down if it doesn't. That is Naruto. And the most hated person was now not even a shinobi, or a Konoichi you can say, as she has taken her mother's spot as well and has become a civilian council member, but she was failing miserably, even at that, while on the other side, Hinata, the most shy out of them, has become quite cold and was known as the Ice Princess of Konoha, and was now on the next line to become a Kage, because Tsunade has chosen her own apprentice. All the while, we see that, after an intense debate Sakura, being insulted, bolted out, as Hinata had a smirk on her face, while daring the civilians who have lost a lot of power because of the sudden change in the regime were now just watching this and without saying anything. As now we see, Tsunade then said, "The meeting is adjourned. The shinobi side has outvoted the civilian side. There's nothing you can do about it. Naruto Uzumaki is to be found and brought back, and given the honor. If it cannot be done, then at least given his heritage, and all the money that his parents have left behind." As the civilians begin to murmur because they realize they have all taken it for themselves. All the while, the hunt for Naruto now began. As Hinata was happy, finally, Naruto will be able to be brought back. "I hope I'll be able to see him soon." "You will be, Hinata-sama. You don't need to worry about anything." All the while, Naruto has on the other side done things of his own. People didn't see him because there was no one left to see. Naruto used the gifts from Kami, the creation bracelet, the destruction sword, and the time beads to change many things. For once, a lot of things have changed. The Akatsuki were taken out before they could become a threat. The Ten Tails Husk was disappeared. And not only that, Naruto has gone from one place to another, bringing change and greater peace there, doing Kami's work or what he was tasked to do. The those who would have harmed Naruto staying through the time has already made it known, and after interrogation, Naruto's worries became evident, and the truth was found out, and they were executed, while Naruto was becoming a strong ally. And one day, while Naruto helped out the Snow Country, while getting the true daimyo back in the position we see, he was approached by Konoha, as Naruto halted, and then smiled. "It's been a long time, Shikamaru." "Naruto, we finally found you. It took a long time through Jiraiya-sama's spy network, but we were able to find you." "But why? Why are you searching for me?" "Not that I'm not happy to see you. How about we go grab a tea?" "No, man. We're here to take you back. The Hokage-sama wishes to see you." "Well, I guess it's had been a long time since I saw Bachan. Why not we go back?" And so Naruto was brought back with the entourage. He didn't look or bother to see or hear anything the people had to say. He walked with closed eyes, like someone who was completely changed. As Hinata was waiting in the Hokage Tower, because she wasn't the one who went to get it, since she was an apprentice in training from Tsunade to be the next Hokage, while Naruto was being hit on by Ino, as he had a sweat drop on his face. Ino, are you sure that we're supposed to be this close?" "Are you sure that we shouldn't be?" said Ino with a smirk on her face. "Come on, Naruto. You are certainly kind of admitting that I am hot, and you are handsome. I have to admit, I did not thought for a moment that you, from a scrawny kid, would turn out to be such a hunk." I guess I'll take that as a compliment." "Of course you should." As now we see, Naruto then was standing inside of the Hokage Tower, in front of Tsunade, who was giving him a hug and shedding some tears as Naruto controlled his own and returned the hug. "I'm happy to see you, Naruto." "I'm happy to see you as well, Bachan." "Hey, Hinata-chan, how are you doing?" As Hinata, without saying anything, came near Naruto and kissed him, as Ino was taken aback by that. "Hey, mine," said Hinata, as Naruto was taken aback by the boldness of such actions. "Whoa, how is this? Is this the same girl that you fell in love with? She was quite shy before. Now she's a tigress out for hunt. You better be wary of her, Naruto." "Come on, Kurama, stop joking around." As now we see, Naruto was taken aback, but they all were mingling and talking together until Sakura and the other bursted in through the door. "There he is. There is the traitor. He has set foot back in Konoha. He is to be executed. Anbus, arrest him!" But nobody moved. "Why should I be executed, Sakura? What is, well, my allegation?" "You let Sasuke get away." "Well, we can change that now." As Naruto brought his beads from his wrist to his hand, and the beads glowed green until suddenly something happened. The time stopped, and when it returned back, Naruto has brought already Sasuke, who was tied up alongside with Orochimaru there. "What? How are we?" Hey Sasuke, you. How? I thought I killed you. Now that is out of the way. It's nice to meet you as well. Anyways, I was wondering if you could be able to elaborate. Was I the reason that you ran off from the village? What? No! I ran off because you all didn't bother to train me. Because of Naruto, right, Sasuke-kun? Shut the hell up, you bitch! I told you that it was because of you that this happened. You and the other fangirls always getting in my way, and the council always limiting me. Well, that clears it, said Tsunade. As that is when Naruto then said, I hope that clears your head. How can we be so sure that it's Sasuke? Free my hands and I'll show you, as the Sharingan blared to life. As that is when all hell was about to break loose as Anbu surrounded them. Who ordered these Anbus? I know. As Naruto then stopped time again and took out his blade, that suddenly burst out in black flames of Amaterasu, and Naruto cut it down, all of them, as all of them disappeared in black flames. You killed the shinobis and the elders. You're certainly bound to die. As the people tried to attack or grab onto him, but nothing happened. As Naruto then said, can I visit the graves of my parents? Don't ignore me! Face me, you fool! Said Sakura. I'm not the fool here, Sakura. And I'm not ignoring you. I'm just not giving you any importance because you're not even worth it. As Hinata then arrived and literally used 8 trigram 98 palms to block out her chakra paths, causing her to become a vegetable, literal one, to be placed into 24/7 care. Shut your mouth, bitch. As she then said, Anbu, arrest Sasuke Uchiha and make sure to take extreme care of him. Tell Ibiki and Anko to do that, please. Hi. And so they all left. All the while Naruto arrived in the graveyard. Using the necklace of creation as well as beads of time, Naruto reversed the time as his parents' body returned to their original state instead of skeletal husks and were brought back to life. As both of his parents stood there. Naruto? Hey, Dad. Hey, Mom. How did you... You see, when I left, I stumbled upon the Temple of Creation and Destruction. I was given gifts from Kami, the said goddess. What gifts? To create, destroy, and their manipulation over time. I was able to free those souls, because the deal from the Shinigami's end was never fulfilled, making my parents' soul stuck in limbo. You knew? Yes, of course I did. As Naruto then explained everything as Hinata and everyone else agreed, and Tsunade then held atop of the Hokage Tower a meeting, as some old faces were introduced, and Minato denounced them and demanded his everything back. The council had no other choice but to do it. Those who failed to do so, Minato had every right to kill them. All of their money that they have stolen were given back, and in the end, Naruto was standing outside of the Hokage Tower with Tsunade and Hinata. Are you sure you don't want to stay here? No. We'll be living in the land of fire from now on, said Kushina. I have a better idea. What? How about we go to those Shiogakure? But there's nothing left there, Naruto. As Naruto smiled, as Kushina's eyes filled with tears, and then she said, You're serious? Yes. I requested from Kami of this. As of finishing the job, fulfilling the prophecy of establishing the peace, this is the reward I wanted. To bring you two and to bring the people that matter to you back. We will have our own home. As Minato and Kushina begin to leave, the people begin to beg them to stop, but Minato just glared at them with disgust. And once they left, Uzushio emerged and became the second strongest village, stealing their spot from Kumo. But this time around, the peace was established because Naruto was there, the one with the power of the god of creation and destruction. People fearing him and his gifts. But Naruto knew that he only will use them for good. The Akatsukis, after finding out about this, the Otsuzukis, didn't bother to visit that planet because they didn't want it to be destroyed on a solar level. as this is where I'm going to be leaving this short movie of, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and follow me on my Polo Chia channel as well, and make sure you vote for the ideas that you guys want to see as a series on this channel as well. The poll will be up within a few minutes, and after that, 15 minutes later of that ideas being posted, you will be able to vote. As this is it, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.